Real Roots. Welcome to the jungle. King Roots Jungle, starring King Roots and the Roots Federation. A warm welcome to my guest today, a good brethren, like Ras Dan, the Rootical Dan. You got joining you little clap too?
Oh.
Yeah. Ras Dan, the Rootical Dan. Back again for more social and sporting commentary from a Barbadian perspective. Bigging out all the Bajans, bigging out all the Bajan people. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all your support so far to this, our fourth podcast attempt. So thank you for, continue to journey with us. A lot of people give me some positive feedback so far on the podcast, man.
Yeah, I'd love to see that.
How you doing, man? How you been?
Like fantastic. What about you?
Cool. The car come back?
It has.
What was the damage? What was the how much you had to pay to get started up?
A good 2,200. Yeah.
Is it because of the brand of the vehicle, or is just the nature of the problem?
It's both, but I would believe that the brand takes precedent.
You sound really good in the headphones.
Thanks, man.
you sound real.
We made the change from that to...
Yeah, you sound real crisp and sweet in the headphones.
Yeah, if you do say so yourself.
Yeah. I like it, man. Listen, man. It's just a few days. I was almost going to say it's only a few days in March, but half the month gone. March moving.
Quick.
March really moving. We're recording this on March 17th. And of course, today is the anniversary of the Hawthorne Memorial Methodist Church. Without that church, I wouldn't even know you.
Likewise.
Yeah. So I see your mother this morning too.
Yeah, she ended up having a whole thing about how great you did and how the men's fellowship performed.
Yeah, because I had to go and record saying after service. Yeah. She's beautiful, random. Why you don't come? That's what he's saying. Why you don't come to church?
I be working, man. I was only kind of if my mother played with me.
What you doing this morning? You did.
I was sleeping.
Sleeping, okay. Yeah. Sleep is part of work, though.
Yeah.
Rest is part of work.
Very important.
You know who teach me that? Jawanza. Wanza teach me that. You thought I was going to say somebody like...
I didn't think that was going to be so localized, but yeah.
But Wanza showed me that...
Jawanza is not the worst body to get advice from.
Wise young man. He showed me that, rest is part of the work. Part of the work process is resting to make sure that you can continue this project tomorrow, with the same vigor and the same strength, So, yeah, rest is part of work. So you were resting this morning?
Yeah, heavily.
Yeah, man. But big up Hawthorne Memorial Methodist Church celebrating 64 years of witness for God and to his people. So big up Hawthorne. And of course, as I said, without that church, I would not have known you for sure, Ras Dan, and certainly the rest of my family who worship there. Saw a lot of people this morning. Saw 3 of my godchildren this morning.
You have 3?
Trishawn, his sister, and Joshua.
Joshua is who?
Ria's son.
Oh, that makes sense.
I also saw Michaela and Rasheda's daughters. And when you see them, you ever see them?
Nah.
When you see them though, you're gonna be like, she's on.
Carbon copy.
Rasheda's daughter is just like her. And Michaela's daughter is just like her, just darker. Not red skin like her. But if you see, I call them Michaela 2.0. Rasheda 2.0. But when you see them, you can be like, oh yeah, I see what the clips they're talking about. But yeah, man, them yeah, man, I like seeing the next generation, man. No boy, don't be asking me when they gonna contribute though.
Boy, that is be on me, boy.
It's me, you, Tiffany now, Sherry-Ann, but Sherry-Ann here. But
yeah,
these the ones that ain't procreate yet, so.
Torian,
yeah. But Torian don't be around.
Same. But yeah, Torian pressure, and he holds her from a lady that does be around, and I get pressure there too. So I prefer that my youth come from I ready instead of oops. Well, we gotta deal with this. You know what I mean?
Well, sir. Yes, we don't always plan.
Yeah,
we plan, but the Lord directs his steps. So whatever happens,
not going to put a t-shirt.
Yeah, put it on a t-shirt and a bumper sticker. But we agree, Ras Dan, that the world needs the Lord. Do you agree?
Yeah.
I had a long conversation with my mother because as I was preparing a certain topic to speak with you and our listeners and viewers on this podcast. I wanted to look into the Israel, Palestine, Hamas, that current conflict. right? And I called her because my mother is so wise. Like, the woman know everything. There's hardly anything that I ask her that she's be like, oh man, I know, man. She always knows. Even if she didn't know in the particular area that I'm asking, she knows a lot. So we got to talking and really and truly, right? We going through World War III, Ras Dan. It's not being spoken about or marketed like a world war, but so many places in our world do not know peace. You got Israel and Palestine. You got Ukraine and Russia. You got Haiti. Look at Haiti. Haiti is interesting because Haiti seems to never know peace regardless of the situation. And the man that is in charge of the whole thing in Haiti is a man that is called Barbecue.
That's where Black Air Force.
Right, yeah, you saw it. Yeah, Black Air Force Barbecue, this man. But he got to be a sick man. If he leading gang violence in such a big place.
Remember.
But you got Guyana, Venezuela as well too. So it's like, we got all these different areas of the world. I had it here, the Suez Canal, where the ships is kind of connect the Mediterranean to the rest of the world. You got is rebels or whoever it is, they attacking all the boats coming through there. There's even a boat that was attacked this week that had a Barbados flag on it. I don't know if it was bound for Barbados or whatever, but I mean, the fact that Barbados flag was on it, that was our flag, you know what I mean? And like, yo, all over the world, it just got little things going on, and the world don't seem to know peace right now. What's your take on the whole situation, especially with Haiti, being so close? Remember, the president was assassinated, and now his wife, the suspect, she might had a dealings with it or something. So what's your thoughts right now on these things I listed and other things that might be going on right now?
As it pertains to Haiti not knowing peace, there's a certain level of irony in that, because Haiti wasn't the first place that had a successful slave rebellion.
I think so.
Right.
We can double check,
right,
and our listeners can double check as well. But I think so, and
they're definitely
the first black nation to get independence.
Right. So like
from France
to fight for peace, and that affect, and they still had to pay France money.
Yeah.
Right. There was an embargo on them. All of these other things, but imagine you getting peace cause you to not know peace. That's the irony with Haiti. As it pertains to everything else, that's just like geographical positions, and a person saying, with this border, or I believe this part should be mine, or like I believe I should claim here.
That's a lot of it. That
is a lot of it.
That's with the,
if not all of those,
Israel and Palestine. With the Guyana, Venezuela. Yeah, it's all about borders.
Right.
These man-made borders.
Right. It's funny because after a while, I wonder, you remember the guy that set himself on fire?
Yeah.
After a while, like, I presume that if you're in the military, it's going to be like, why are we doing this? Like, what is the point of this? For other people to gain things and us to have the trickle-down effects? No, I'm finished. Like, right is right and wrong is wrong. If you're taking an oath to do right and you're doing wrong, eventually you're going to have some sort of conflict of interest. That's why I believe so many of these military operatives that become veterans, that they have so much depression, because you are causing a lot. You are the hand that is causing pain. And it's like, after you go home, you can hear your heart breaking, you can hear your innermost thoughts, and it's like, what have I done? And now it's over, and like you've gone to defend your country or propel your country forward into a new age, and it's like, these people don't even know who I am. The country does not even know what I had to do, how I had to survive. And now it's like you spend the rest of your life as a fossil.
Speaking of that, when I was walking through Miami airport, and I saw some soldiers, had on the fatigues or whatever. And there was this one lady, she just had to do it. She was like, "Thank you for your service." That cheesy thing. But it's like, I was like, these soldiers even care about that anymore?
There are certain jobs, there are certain professions that exist that I believe you have to kill yourself, or definitely work at numbing yourself daily. Because the humanistic aspect, if you actually have a fully functioning conscience, which I believe that, ironically, a lot of these people that perform these occupations, they have You're going down.
The chair.
That was.
All right, let me left it there.
That was abrupt. Right.
I didn't like that at all. Boy. That was kind of weird. All right.
To even have a gun in Barbados, you have to have a psychiatric evaluation.
Yeah.
Right? And they ask you a whole heap of questions. I presume the military is similar. They have to make sure you're operating in sound mind. But the ironic thing is that the people that they are working for are people that are manipulative, people that are narcissistic, and those people aren't checked, but they are who are advocating war. All you are is a tool. And I believe that the people advocating war need a psychiatric test and their results show to the world to see what is going on that's wrong, personally.
So how can the world know peace, you feel? I mean, I know that the UN General Assembly is going to start in September. So they're going to discuss, obviously, a lot of these issues, a lot of these things, all these conflicts going on across the world. But what's the practical advice? What's the reason for all this? I know we talk about land and, these man-made borders, but how do we advance past this? What's the, if you want to give blanket solution to how we could achieve peace? I remember as a little man, I heard people talk about peace in the Middle East and like on the them beauty shows, asking me like, what do you want for the world? Like, and peace for the world. And is it actually possible? Can we have peace?
Anything possible, but for certain things, and not just like this particular topic, but for certain things to work, there are fundamental steps that have to be taken. Accountability, empathy, effective communication. Almost everything that fails is due to poor communication, miscommunication, lack of understanding, lack of overstanding, lack of wanting to understand or overstand, and that's just communication. So I believe that there has to be a desire first. Without a desire is like the fuel for anything. For you to want anything, you have to want something. Right? I believe there must be a will for an actual better solution on both sides. That's the first step. And then I believe followed closely behind that must be, ideally at least, the removal of ego. You understand? Is kind of like, imagine for Haiti, you fight, you're still fighting. And the world gonna look at them and be like, these people are savages, and imagine they can't do any better. Look at what's happening in Haiti.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, I find, beyond Haiti, you ever had a situation in like your everyday life whereas the people gathered around you are the crowd? Because remember, the same crowd that praises your coronation is the same crowd that's there for your beheading. But you ever had a situation where somebody look at a situation and they say, well, what you again, so? I find too often in the world we live in right now, we glorify or we are inquisitive to the person pulling the trigger, but not what caused them to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
And I think we need to understand, but if you put an embargo on people and you cut off people from importation and people suffering natural disasters that may not be that natural, whole heap of things, what do you expect? Like you corner people off. When people backs are against the wall, you get to see a person's true nature. And a man may never know who he really is until he dies,
that moment,
or until the point of death, or until the point of desperation. So how could you criticize a person that you've never walked in their shoes? Maybe you need to realize what it takes to walk in a person's shoes, and then we can know peace. Remember, Rastafari has been a very nuclear part of our upbringing, you and I mostly, to me, in terms of our appearance. And you know what they say, until, and I ain't gotta go through the rest.
Until the philosophy shows one race superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned, we can got war.
Correct.
Those are the words of Emperor Haile Selassie,
elect to God.
And in 2024, facts. That's wisdom.
Right.
And most of these wars is people against people. One set against the other. Ego. Sense of ownership. We don't own nothing, you know.
Direct.
We don't own
you born with nothing, you leave with nothing.
We are stewards of whatever we have. We just taking care of it now to hand it off to somebody else. So we can't move like that here with Mama Earth.
Shut up. You know, it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Everything connected. You understand? So, like I said, if you could like just raise your hand and notice the role you play, things will be better. People will complain, Barbados is flood fast.
Mm-hmm.
The same man that will eat our oysters, carton, and try it,
mm-hmm.
and the litter clogging up. So he contribute. But it get to the point of that, you don't notice what met it get to that point and what role you play. I feel if we could start with the will first to deal with things, everything else will follow suit, at least in theory.
Indeed. It's the will to change and the will to have a peaceful world, and all of we gotta be on that train.
Right.
And we get there, man. Everybody was on this train though. The cartel train. He was on the cartel train this week. He was following the case.
My brother sent me outside here, but
I had it here so to read for the main.
It's a condensed far.
I trying to get the condensed one. Let me read it for the people then. This is CaribbeanLife.com. In a case that was followed globally and one which had made world headlines, Jamaican dancehall star Vybz Kartel had his murder conviction quashed by Jamaica's final court in London on Thursday, but it does not mean that he will walk free, as thousands of his loyal supporters had anticipated. The Privy Council ruled that the local judge who had heard the case back in 2014 when Adidja, Vybz Kartel, Palmer and co-accused Sean Storm Campbell, or them other people, were convicted, should have quashed the case and ordered a retrial because there was clear evidence of jury tampering and bribery involving one of the 12 adjudicators in the case. The three were charged back in 2011 for the murder of cartel associate Clive Lithard Williams in a row over the delayed return of two unlicensed pistols Palmer had given him for safekeeping. I think I hear your voice now. He said, bring back my shoes. He didn't want back his shoes. So yeah, man. So witness tampering, all this foolishness. So the order retrial, basically. But a lot of people were anticipating that he would get freed. What's your take on the whole cartel thing? First of all, is Kartel the GOAT of dancehall? Can he be considered the GOAT?
If you look at the reason I would consider he the GOAT for like three main reasons. Kartel once said, "Visa rhyme with freezer. You couldn't go to heaven because you wasn't a believer." That was amazing to me personally. Secondly, his lyrical wordplay, like when you look at like the dawn of lyricism and the dawn of lyricism, he is the dawn of lyricism.
Yeah, lyrics galore.
You get what you said?
Sure.
That went off your head.
What you say?
I said, when you think of the dawn of lyricism, he is the dawn of lyricism.
He's the dawn of lyricism?
He is at the dawn of lyricism, he is the dawn of lyricism.
Oh.
Because
dawn and dawn.
Right. Because when you think about it, right? You could literally see all the cartel influence right through that. So
true.
And then was not his influence, is what was trying to resist his influence. I'll give you an example.
Let me hear.
Idonia Lyrical and Idonia was Portmore Empire. When you look at everybody in Portmore Empire, if you think of who you would think running dancehall right now?
Dancehall right now, I would say Pop Can.
Right good. Pop Can and Cartel said in years to come he will be the prefect. He is the prefect. He will run dancehall. Tommy Lee is his.
Tommy Lee big too.
Right, Tommy Lee. Then when you look at like the bleaching and they talking about chopping and all of them, from Tommy Lee you could look at Roger Well, Mali Don, them is men that will give he prop squash, all of them. Roy Gang King. You look at when Cartel in prison, everybody should have talked to he and he said, "You doing well, I am so sorry, I swear this was on silent. I swear this was on silent." We ain't gonna edit this out.
That's work there?
Yeah.
Call back work, man.
Let's good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
We back. Right.
So you're telling me about cartel influence.
Right. So when you look at squash and all that, man, the man will come and say the reason with he and you know, like it was such a great feeling to talk to him. And then when you look at all the people here influence, all the people singing music now, he still had one of the greatest clashes, if not the greatest clash in all dancehall history. You're going to get to it.
I wouldn't say the greatest. One of the greatest, I would say.
What was greater than that?
The Bounty Beanie clashes. Bounty and Beanie have many clashes.
Fair enough. I can tell you the truth, though.
Well.
Don't Run, they still get played.
Don't Run.
Tell me a Bounty and Beanie song that was a clash song that still get played.
Man, most of the old Bounty and Beanie was clash song, was this song.
But I mean that's still banging. Them turned that song into like a club song. Like that ain't even like a like that. If we know it's a diss song. Cause man would do that and then play Mavado right after people sing again. But I know you was a gully you from Cormier days.
I like Mavado, man, because he's singing and had more melody and thing, but Cartel's still a big one. But that song came out shortly after that clash, you know.
The next day. The next day. Literally next day.
Cartel ignorant boy.
Yeah, I would give go status, would you?
I think so, man. I think Bounty and Beanie was like Bird and Magic, but he's like Jordan. He's just the man that was even successful with things outside of dancehall.
He has street vibes.
The rum and
he has street vibes. He has street vibe Thursdays.
Even the stupid bleaching.
Yeah, he met bleaching and tattoos, like, I think.
He bring it to the fore. I mean, bleaching was going on.
Clarks and G-Shock watches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's
Cut off pants.
The influence there, you know what I mean? So, all right, Cartel, man, do your thing, but I wish you a fair trial. A fair trial. That's all you could wish for, you know what I mean? A fair trial. And for justice to prevail, you know what I mean? I see somewhere that bird flu is back as well. They detect some sort of bird flu. So
I tired of them finding sicknesses, man. Watch
yourself there, so brother. Something came across in the news. A couple things came across in the news that I found to be very interesting. There was a schoolboy stabbing. I don't know if you heard about that, around Parkinson School. And now they're looking at why there's violence among the schoolboys. And why is there violence? Why do they seek violence to resolve conflict? You know?
We just talk about
having peace, but when we school children, when we little children. I mean, they was probably asking that when we were school children.
Well, we didn't used to even move with knives like that. Sometimes more time it used to be like scissors, or men used to get real creative. Men would allegedly put the protractor in the knuckles from the geometry set and move around with that. But
I've never seen that.
All right. Yeah. So what I tell you is, like, if you sit down and pray, everybody in Barbados is a bad boy, you know. And nobody don't want disrespect is a serious thing now.
Ego, the same thing with ego.
Nobody ain't really want nothing else, and like you do anything, and peer pressure is a hell of a thing. A man say, you soft. You better defend yourself. Boy, would never do that. This thing he's soft, and the man that he calling soft.
All this that is for a couple of men being so you learn to laugh.
Right, and that's it. That's how
you could take that.
Yeah, how in Barbados, a man, the purpose of a dribble is to beat your man and then put him across or fire a goal or make an assist. A man will dribble you, the crowd go back, yo, what? And you be like, yeah, you want that again? You go back, boy, I can't tell you idiot.
Yeah,
you know
what I mean?
So,
the crowd is turned on you. Crowd that day for your coronation.
There for your beheading.
I tell you, boy. Them is the ones doing the beheading.
Yeah, so I feel that's what it is. But yeah, start at school and then if them zeroing in on it, it may be because they actually genuinely want to find the root cause, or they're probably trying to deflect from something else, man. Because at the end of the day, that's like saying music is the reason for violence. Music is a reflection.
They used to say so too.
Right. So music is my message, is reflective of the environment that we are in. That was happening in we time. You understand? And any day, we parents, money is an issue.
Yeah.
Right? And you parents, sometimes you parents come home and warring the bosses, use the easy target, use the child, and then their aggression or they're being violent towards you, you internalize that, and that's how you may view dealing with your conflict as the way.
So when you get angry, that's how you're supposed to.
Right, because as what you're seeing, like your first scaffolder or your first teacher is your parental or your guardian. So, yeah.
Well, I think that when you get angry, you know what you should do? Just cool down.
They think that's what he was going to say.
Just cool down. I think it's time that we cool down. with Evian water.
We are paying bills clearly this episode.
Evian water. This is the, you know what I'm saying is just tastes clean. Natural spring water.
That was actually recommended as actually clean, good water.
This is from the mountains of Evian. Is Evian or Evian?
I can be real with you. I never hear nobody do it. And we'll be right back. We have to pay some bills here at Get Their Taxi Services.
You advertising your taxi, sir? Who's that calling you now?
Evian or Evian?
Yeah, what we did talking about just now? The Evian water.
How it pronounced?
Yeah. So water for us. Clean, clear water.
You want to pour in it? Oh,
I pour some.
It's semi-poured. Yeah. You don't have the Bournemouth boys today?
Nah, not Bournemouth today.
Okay.
Bournemouth next week. So you're a legit businessman, you'd say?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And right now you're at school?
Yeah.
What are you at school doing?
Management of mixology.
Management of mixology? Management of.
So it's like mixology. Okay, so is mixology at top shelf, but is the top tier level is management, like managing a bar, managing accounts, managing stock, utilization of service charge, things like that. The daily operations, the daily operations of a bar, or a cocktail environment, etc.
And you won't do that here? You won't do that overseas?
The purpose of the class is to prepare you to work anywhere in the world. So if you only limit yourself to Barbadian waters, you can only go as far as Barbadian waters.
Indeed. And them ain't far at all. I mean, the beach just down the road.
Right there.
So you preferred it, you like the mixology, you liked it before you started it, and it was just a matter of you starting it, or it was that you always had an interest in this thing and then you went into it?
I always was infatuated with how you could be so creative and you could bring people joy via drinks. I love to see how the man would be shaking and flicking and tricking and flaming and smoking and things. That was amazing to me. But I never really I liked it, but I never really saw myself doing it until one day we had gone by Leaky. And Leaky was like, hey, anybody here want round sours? And Leaky personality is that you go zoning on he because you don't know when he's serious. You know what I mean? So I was like, you was like, buy it? He was like, nah, I can make it. I was like, how you can make it? He was like, man, I went to this thing called Top Shelf.
Right.
You see me? And he was like, and to teach me and boom, boom, boom. And I was like, well, how is enroll? He was like, well, go follow IG and DM them and they will provide all the details to you and for you. So I go into it and I did one, then I did the second and the third. This is the fourth level now, I believe. And from that, I made my own drinks and people liked it, and I was afforded the opportunity to work certain places. I know people's booked me for events and weddings. We guy that getting married, right? He booked me for his wedding because he could see what he could do.
A wedding far from here though.
Yeah, by any day, I still go and prepare myself
mentally and physically.
Yeah, because similar to aromatherapy and when you're doing massages and then you gotta ground yourself. Because it's a lot of people coming to you that want what they want in the way they want a lot. It will drain you. And if you're not grounded, after you start shaking 10, 15 times, you're like, big man, I don't want to hear no foolishness from you, big man. You want this or you don't want this? I don't want to hear you want more licking in here because it's never enough. I don't want to hear you want more lime juice. I don't want to hear that. If you're not grounded, you will lose your meds fast. You will tell somebody a few words.
All right, drink a little water because your voice cut out twice there. So, you prefer to work the bougie events where you work in the premium bar with people in or bring the money to you, or you like paid events like the lower caliber? You see more people.
I like who pay me most, but in terms of atmosphere,
fair, yes.
I like events where you could be yourself. You could be creative and. Yeah. So you can be creative at every event? Every event ain't a creative event. Some events is just
pour me a rum and coke.
Well, I try now to get away from general bar. So whenever I work in is cocktails. But what might happen is that it's only 2 cocktails you're making. You done pre-mix
margarita and a thing,
a sour,
a daiquiri.
Done You done, Lord, here. It getting a little spicy. And you done.
Getting a little warm there.
Yeah, you done. You done pre-mix it, and it's just you going ahead. It's not like somebody come to you and like, based on the ingredients you have, wow me. It's not that. It's like, is these 2 drinks, big man? You want it or you want not?
You ever had to curse somebody? Like tell somebody?
I had somebody attack me, or try to attack me
physically.
I see so.
And what you just doing in that moment?
Well, I probably shouldn't say this, but
Bob, you so sweaty. You nervous?
Nah, just you choose the wrong day. We're black.
Ain't he hot though?
It hot for some reason to me. I don't know. But
drink a little more water. Man.
Oh yeah,
cool down. Yeah, have a sip. You just sipping. You gotta drink a good gulp so that
gonna last me.
They got more there.
We put on a budget. So
the sponsors will bring more water.
Aye, but yeah, we drinking by my son next week. Right. So it's a situation where like nobody should go come behind your working space and like want to be on badness.
Yeah.
But any day, if a man approach you with a knife, how much you love this mixology thing over your life, you know what I mean? So you will have to make the conscious decision of what you're gonna do. But I had a situation where people died, a person died in front of me, and you had to deal with that.
What do you mean a person died?
A person died.
Who person?
A man just dropped down in front of me.
That was working with you?
No, like a customer, somebody poisoned him.
This was out weird?
I ain't call it it's a joke. He was moving like suspect throughout the whole night. Cause like he did smoking, drinking. The full melange, I had on like enough chains. The full melange was started apart, right? So he did walking boat like this the whole night. And looking boat like that. So I was like, he might just be paranoid. But then when I saw him, he was like this. Right? And he was walking in front of me, so like the bar here. And he was walking and he was just going down. So look, he was walking downstairs that was not there. And then I didn't see him anymore. And then I just hear and it's screaming and the music pumping. Like I shouldn't be able to hear you screaming, and like girls come and was like, he turning blue. Give me sense. What you doing?
Is that a white boy?
No, he was us.
So how he turning blue? They can see he turning blue?
You know, they might not know them primary colors. Possibly, so the allegedly he was turning blue, and I was like, I thought he just like dropped down drunk. I didn't know that he dropped down dead. So he might was like, geese said, so you don't swallow your tongue. And I kind of like freeze because my brain trying to process. You understand the girl? And then like the girl was like, hurry! And like she's screaming, hurry to me. Sorry again, dog. Quick pause. That was the last time. I promise you.
We ain't gonna restart this recording.
Yo. He was just walking down, and when the girl said, hurry up, that jolted me into like action.
Oh, this is saying serious?
Yeah, and they lifted him out, and that was that.
This was reported on the news?
I didn't hear it. And I don't watch the news too.
You don't know nothing about the news.
I don't watch the news.
They got the people met the Giselle take down the tower out by them because they said thing about radiation and blah blah blah, and the old people in the neighborhood. The Giselle take it down. So it was interesting because the lady said that they're going to use this now as a bargaining tool with regards to them MP and whoever going to run in opposition. Right? So it's like, yo, we could get things done on we own. You understand? We don't need you to get nothing done for us. So don't come promising me nothing, so we could get it done. You come with come with jobs, come with
jobs.
You understand?
We always allocating jobs.
Or little money, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyhow, that was in the news. Okay? Just putting you up to date. Let me keep you up to date on a few things. Estimates was going on, and you know estimates in Parliament. Estimates was going on. Sometime the budget gonna be soon. So I have me thinking, you will ever be in politics?
Dog,
at all?
Last one for sure.
Jeez. Lord have mercy. Listen. I don't know what it is. I spend so much time preparing. I spend so much time setting up the camera, researching, making sure the set was all good. Get a nice sponsor like Evian Water. And all this man doing is getting up and going and answer the phone. You need to tell your clients, listen, I'm recording a very important, very popular podcast, and I need the time away from you guys. I can't work all day of my life. This is the 4th time this happened. He has his priorities wrong. And I have so many more topics to talk about. I wanted to talk about football. I wanted to talk about I had a lot of things to talk about. And this young man, how long have we been recording? We've been recording about 46 minutes, and about 12 of that has been his interruptions. I don't understand at all. I hear you out there. You sound like you're finishing at the phone call, but you never know with him, you know. I'll just wait. This is the longest phone call he's been on for all these interruptions. So I'm hoping that there's a good sign that this is the last one. Because I ain't know what the man here doing at all, man. Let me drink some water here. Boy. Yeah, you know, Short and C came there. You know, man, you know, this young man. I tell you. Tell the people that you busy. Tell the people you got little work to do, and these men just calling. I can't remember what talking about. When he come back in here, he better remember, because I do not remember. I don't remember at all what we were speaking of just now. The man take a bathroom break. The man take a bathroom break and all sorts of things. They got soap somewhere book there, man. After you, I didn't expect you to use the bathroom. Man.
He got the people, and then they call him.
So you good now? Mm-hmm. All right. No, keep the phone there, but because you can't keep off of that. Jeez. Because I so committed to the podcast, I give it work. So my priorities are in fact. But listen, if it give away work, let the work be given away, man. Jeez.
I ain't got that no more. Sorry, guys. My apologies.
What we there talking about?
We was talking about the tower, and
right.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about politics.
I will ever join for. I tell you now, never.
So not at all.
Mm-hmm. I don't have a vote. So
under any circumstances.
I don't know what the future holds, but as things stand now, though. You?
No, not either. You were talking about poison, and your sister man was allegedly poisoned in front of you. That was the worst thing that happened to you on the job. Mm-hmm. And speaking of poison, right? Both of us, we, as you said, influenced by the Rastafari tradition, and we do not eat meat. Mm-hmm. I dwell with little fish. I even like some eggs. I like egg bad. Eggs are top food. But you don't eat chicken, don't eat lamb, don't eat beef, pork especially, don't eat them things.
The cold name.
Nay, so. So over the years, I've obviously adopted a more vegan, vegetarian, plant-based diet. Now, I am feeling very much trepidation and fear, not even fear, because the men just making it seem like everything we eat, everything we consume is poison. Even this fresh water that was sent to us so lovingly by Evian, right? It's like that's the only water he means to drink.
There's about 5 that they'll sit to drink.
The men say, raise the mic, sir. Right. The men still saying like brush your teeth with spring water. This man, he's just eat meat, eggs, yogurt, kefir,
starches,
honey, fruit, vegetables. That's what he's doing. Another man, these men but everybody's trying to get you to eat real food. Authentic food. It doesn't matter if it's meat, if it's whatever, just something that is either come off a tree or come out the ground or come off an animal directly, not processed, not packaged. So you think that you could adhere to a diet like that, no processed food? I think that's the general gist of what everybody's trying to get you to understand. No processed food. You don't got to eat a pound of steak a week or so, but no processed food. You agree with that movement?
Yeah, it will be hard.
So you can't not eat processed food.
No,
like you
for
can't
me,
buy. You can't buy bread. You got to make your own bread.
I don't eat bread.
You got to make your own pasta.
That
You got to basically make everything or buy everything that's
or
just
grow
one
everything.
ingredient. Yeah. No processed food.
That was that hard.
No fast food.
I don't need fast
No
food.
Pat's Place. No hot legendary fish cakes. Nothing so you can't eat. Unless you make everything yourself. But even the flour, you gotta make the flour yourself. You gotta make oat flour or saying grind that, mill that down.
Grind that up, mill that down.
Yeah, that's a quote from me.
It would be real hard, dog.
But eating no, and even the same foods that you might tell yourself, all right, again, eat vegetables, fruit. It means tell you, all right, broccoli man-made. The men tell you all
that broccoli don't grow well nowhere.
Yeah, the men say
cauliflower too.
The man say, yo, this food here is bad for you. You think it's just a normal food. The man say, yo, peanuts, acidic. Like, what you supposed to eat? So one body tell you can eat up to 8 eggs a day. Next body tell you don't eat more than 3.
Right, because
cholesterol. So like everything you hear on social media.
Then do what the old people tell you.
Well,
use most things in moderation.
Everything in moderation.
You see me? So
just every day try to get some protein.
A little piece here, take a bread here. Not fast a little bit.
Yeah,
give
fast.
Your body a bread.
I always recommend fasting for sure. For sure. I think the light going. We got the umpire soon put up the thing for the light meter. We can't go when it too dark. But yeah, man, try to eat whole foods as much as you can. You might have still met that yam pie.
Boy,
that yam pie ridiculous. Boy,
people used to get so bad and things.
I need a tray. I got yams stirring.
I had no yam pie. My mother used to mess yam pie, and people used to like. I used to have keep a separate thermos. Chantal and Carissa and thing used to mash up there.
Hard.
Yeah, my mother yam pie. That hardest thing she's.
I had some sweet potato mash from a lady. You think she named Linda? Linda.
Biggest.
I think she named Linda. Don't let me not. I know she named. I can't remember. I got she carried though.
Right.
Sweet potato mash, man. Oh Lord. Superb. Excellent. Lovely. It was great. So sweet potato and yam pie. I need some of that.
You need that? Okay.
I need that. But yeah, man, try to eat whole foods generally and just try to eat healthy, man. Less processed foods, because you gotta start there. Less processed food, less sugar. Less sugar
for sure.
You can get sugar from fruit and thing, but that's a different sort
right,
of
but like caramelized sugars, candied sugars,
high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah,
terrible, man.
God left that out. But the thing is that sugar addictive.
Yes.
So
it can be hard to get wean yourself off it, but you got to eventually.
But when you come off of meat, you come off of everything one time?
No, I come off of pork first.
And
then I was cold turkey with the rest.
Nah, the hardest thing that for me to drop was chicken.
I still miss chicken to this day.
Like, the last set of chicken I eat was from KFC. I had popcorn chicken. And I was like, all right, no, I can do this one more time. And then that's the last time I had the barbecue wings. I don't know if you remember that days.
I do.
Yes.
Barbecue hot wings, right?
No, you had hot wings and barbecue wings.
Yeah, I had the hot wings for sure. I need barbecue wings.
Barbecue wings, I know they don't do that. So you gotta like go to a separate place and get wings. So like, chicken was the hardest thing for me. But there's just like deep sea diving, you don't come up one time, you will pop. You come up, circle, catch yourself, come up, circle until you reach the surface. You breach the surface. Same thing. Especially if you was like eating and doing this your whole life.
Yeah.
That might send you into a shot, yeah. So
very true.
That's bit by bit.
I just miss your fat chicken.
Nah,
like
but
wingdings
if you belch, you used to repeat that, boy.
I used to hear people saying so.
I used to be awful. That was sour, boy.
I was alright with it though.
You might not be no, but you don't know.
I would never know. I've never had tenders in my life. Because by
the time we get meat, they didn't have no tenders. Yeah. I know they got mini tenders.
Oh, Lord. I would never have those.
I used to eat tender sauce. Yeah, so I would get the veggie burger pot.
Immaculate.
I would get the Bajans love a garlic sauce, garlic whatever, aioli whatever. I would get like veggie burger pot, large fries, 2 garlic tender sauces.
You gotta come off of that veggie burger because that's soy.
Yeah,
we don't deal with the soy
thing. So what you get from your fat?
Nothing. Don't get nothing from out there. Pizza.
Is it?
Yeah, veg pizza. I'm saying so.
I used to try the soy and the chunks and thing. I used to run from that.
I think they got Lento Roadies now, but
Lento Roadie going soy chunks. You see what I tell you? Like, use God, like, hard.
I think we got bun a fair punch a fair.
Yeah.
I think we got done with them. But try to eat whole foods, try to eat healthy, try to exercise, man. I talk it to myself as well. Drink more water, eat less processed foods, less sugar, exercise, man. I think that's simple. Them 3 things. I need to get back to that.
I keep the consistency.
Yes, I cut my hair and my face looking real fat.
Nah, no. I remember when you used to look. You're still doing well.
I still doing well. Respect, man. Thanks, man. Appreciate you saying so. Before we leave, you hear about Hayman's Market?
Yeah, it was
up in St. Peter.
I was supposed to work when Sean Paul and thing was kind of here's a nice vibe.
But Sean Paul ain't come. You hear why?
Apparently, ticket sales was not
required. So they cancel it.
Yeah, but they postponed it.
Oh, there was shame. Yeah, that's what's happened. Boy,
I hear it's a nice vibe. You might there.
Haven't been. I was planning to, but it didn't materialize.
As Roots, man, we gotta go Hayman's Market. Man.
Yeah, we gotta go Hayman's Market.
Something that you free.
Yeah, no problem. I want to big up 3 journalists. Trey Graves, my former colleague. Shariah Brathwaite, another former colleague. And Crystal Hoyt. This opportunity by the UK High Commission to go to cover maybe some events in London for a week. So it's always great when you get to travel for free, number one, and when you can do it as part of your job and gain that professional experience. So kudos and congratulations to Crystal, Shariah, and Trey. Trey especially is a really, really great guy. He's a lovely lad. Remember I told you the story about me and Coffee? He was the one that really... It was his assignment, you say? Yes, really helped me to... Not help me, but... Just you sometimes. Yeah, he just, put that in place for myself, and I was really grateful to him. He's a good boy. So congrats to him and the 2 ladies. And then we'll go to London probably for a week and take in the sights and sounds of the English London capital. Nice, London, nice, man. Yeah, big it yourself and raise the microphone. Thank you. Today, this is March 17th, and Liverpool played Manchester United. They may win 4-3. What do you think about that there?
As a neutral, that must have been a hell of an experience.
You was a neutral?
I'm not. It was not good for my health.
Oh, as a neutral, it must have been. Yeah, I understand.
For me, no. It was not good for my health. Because it was kind of like, you go up, same old, not good. You equalize, you miss chances. You go down again to a deflected goal. You equalize again. Yeah. And then you grab victory at the death. And the euphoria is so immense that the guy who scored forgot that he was carried. And for his celebration where he takes off his shirt, he now misses the semi-final because he gets 2 yellows. Yeah, but it don't matter though. Somebody go and win that for the man. Because he may go play Coventry in semi-final. Coventry at Wembley. Another trip to Wembley. 2nd year running we go to Wembley. And second time in the FA Cup. Hopefully, if we get to the final of the FA Cup this year, we actually win. I think no team has gone to the final as much. I definitely has not had as much semi-finals appearances as us. Still Ten Hag out, sir? Yeah. Still? Yes. He got me the FA Cup though. Van Gaal won the FA Cup. Oh, and he went along too. The same day. Oh, you make it. He found out. When he get out of the dressing room or saying so? His wife knew before him. Oh Lord. Yeah, the man's do. We terrible. He's awful gentleman. Very bad. Sam come across my desk. It was real funny to me. Obviously the Minister of Agriculture, Indar Weir, he said that the Rasta community will be involved in the medicinal cannabis industry, the burgeoning medicinal cannabis industry in Barbados. And my thoughts aren't really. My question isn't what are your thoughts. My question is more like, I think his parents did a disservice to call him Indar Weir. Like it sounds like Underwear. I think his parents did him a disservice, man. I think they could have do better than that. It is start with your name, you know. It is start with your name. You have to have a proper name. Look at your name, Daniel. Don't call my middle name for here. Don't you dare call my middle name for this. But even your initials hard. Right. I mean, he's always talking about a name. Like, your name got to be, you got to have some gravitas, a certain je ne sais quoi, certain quality about your name. You can't call him Indar when his last name is Weir. Nah, don't go. How long you had this to, sir? For a while. When I see it, actually, I say it in the comments. I teach somebody Joe. Sorry about that, man. I teach somebody Joe because the news article was on him, right? And then in the comments, somebody said, Because you've been here in the Way Travel Center for the longest time. I never realized that song like that.
Yeah.
I tell myself, you're amazing.
But yeah, man. But yeah, the Rasta community involved in the medicinal cannabis industry, and that's what a lot of them petition for. So I don't know, man. What do you think about it? You think is it successfully Rastas, or is it still marginalization and we still moving to the government's beat?
Why no?
Because a lot of people maybe have not come forward for licenses and whatnot.
You see how much a license is?
How much it is? Enough money.
Real
thousands.
Enough money.
You got it though. You got it.
Enough money that if Rastas do it, you can be like, well, yeah, where you get this from? Mm-hmm. But what I love about the Rastafari community is that it's love for real.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's love for real. So you would just go do something that black people struggle with for 400 plus years and like, too dark. And that has come together and for a common cause succeed. Mm-hmm. Especially if it involves finances. Because you would tell a man you ain't got a business idea. Yeah, Dan. He ain't gonna really give you no strength. Tell a man you want to buy a 750. Or you want to rap on fire. Yeah. I may not say for that, but to progress as a nation, you are going, that's too much.
So for you just wanted togetherness.
I wanted togetherness.
For the Rastafari community, as well as the powers that be that putting this whole thing together, because I really feel as Barbadians, as a country, we gotta look for new ways to make money, man. Yeah. We gotta look for new ways. Whether it's the medicinal cannabis industry, whether it is sports tourism. We got the World Cup coming in June. And now I see that Roger Boyce and his people, like bodybuilding, they have another competition coming there. So we capitalizing on the people who will invariably be here. We gotta capitalize. I think we gotta make Barbados a sporting hub, somewhere that teams could come to train on the beach. Because you can have beach sports here and the conventional sports. We can have beach soccer, beach cricket, and volleyball, the conventional. All of that we can have.
Utilize the resources.
Not even just here in Barbados, in the Caribbean. We should be the leaders in beach sports. And people think beach sports is always think Brazil. Venezuela, any among the coasters or DR, come to the Caribbean. We got the hotels, we got the space, you know. Barbados small. Even if you have an event, you hosting it in town, and they staying all at St. Peter. That's far.
Nah.
For people that
it's just the traffic. No, we're not far in Barbados. Exactly. No, it's just that the traffic, brother. You know what I mean?
Yo, listen, you see morning traffic?
Yo, you was outside this Friday?
Outside Friday night?
Friday like daytime, like Friday evening.
I can't remember. I think so. Yeah, traffic
was.
Not evening.
Dog, from afternoon, Papa, like straight to about 9. Traffic Friday was ridiculous, dog. I drove for 7 hours straight in Barbados.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh, how much miles your clock? How much kilometers your clock?
But I can't tell you. Enough though. But I drove for 7 hours straight. My car come up beeping. And you know you got a germ, my car, you hear a beep, it's making you nervous. So
yes,
I was like, I get nervous, get out my car. So I was like, child boy, I double gay. So yeah.
The army there coming for you.
Yeah.
We talk about the Champions League.
No, we talk
Champions League, boy. Last 8, sorry. Right. Arsenal, Bayern, Atletico, Dortmund, Madrid, Man City, again, PSG, Barcelona. Them is 4 real good ties.
All of them got a potential story.
Let me see part of them is here. So
PSG, it would be funny if Dembele knock out Barcelona.
That'd be a nice story.
It'd be funny if he's just fit for it.
Let me see the matches here. I can be watching those. I haven't really watched the football.
I ain't watched the Champions League since we left. Yeah. Since we exited.
Yeah, I ain't really watched much of the football. Those first legs are gonna be April 9th and 10th.
Now right before your birthday?
Yeah, right before. April 9th and 10th can be those first legs. Arsenal, Bayern, Madrid City, PSG, Barcelona, Atletico, Dortmund. I like those ties there.
All of those have a potential story.
I like them ties. I like all them ties. And I think that being got a nice Final 4, Final 8, quarterfinals, semifinals, and we go well. And the final at Wembley. God's spare life, I would like to be there.
You want to go Wembley?
Yeah.
All right.
We can shoot we new show in the nick of time. Look up for that.
You seriously want to go Wembley?
Yeah, I would like to go June 1st.
Let me do that.
But the thing about June 1st is the start of the T20 World Cup here. It's not starting here. It's starting in Dallas. But
Dallas as in USA?
Dallas, USA, Texas. That's our vibe. So you You don't check the news, so check the news for these things I speak about. When I speak about something on the podcast, you go home and do your homework and come back. So when they bring it up, remember last week I talked about so and so. You was like, oh yeah, I went home and
I can't make no promises, but I'll try.
You always on the road. Try and put on a podcast or your news or something. So
I do.
Drive and listen.
I do. I just want a podcast.
You podcasts listen to is BBR sporty man, not educational podcasts like
they are.
The jungle,
comedy.
like
Comedy
jungle.
propels education in a comedic form.
Education should propel comedy. Anyhow. So yeah, good quarterfinals set up for the Champions League.
Right.
And now the segment that we've all been waiting for. King Roots Top 10. Should I hit the mic? You gotta do it with me. King Roots Top 10. Yeah.
They can clip that. You can clip that. I can see you clipping that for a reel.
This week, the top 10. I gotta take out the glasses because I'm feeling real dark. This week, the top 10. I received a lot of different top 10s last week. Somebody shot me and was telling me about their top 10. You got somebody put Rupee in them top 10. Somebody put Alison Hines, Edwin Yearwood, Chantel, even Grandmaster J. She mean Grandmaster or Grandmaster?
She mean Grandmaster Flash.
Grandmaster
from
Flash.
Right. That bring out the message.
She put Everton Weeks, Clay Walker, Frank Worrell, Rihanna. No Garfield Sobers in there.
Somebody put in the comment section. I think it was You're My Amar. I hope I pronounced that correct.
He
put Suki King over who he said? He said over some boy.
This is on YouTube?
This on IG. He put Roots.
Wait, man.
Roots thing.
Let me check this here. I ain't know he mad this Suki King so.
He said I can't remember who's the body that he called. Right? But he called
yeah, he said Suki King can't get in. Master Suki King can't get in before Sade Williams.
Alright, so Sade, who you know, right? And I tell you saying, who you know, right? Does do drafts other than Suki King?
I ain't know.
He's dominating that lane by himself.
It's true.
She ain't got a body of work like Suki King. So you gotta put Suki King. And you know what's funny where I hear nobody mention, and I purposely mentioned he to watch. Nobody mentioned Jackie Opel. He created
right. So this is the top 10 Barbadians of all time, part 2. So I feel right we can do 2 parts and then we can decide from that list we did last week and this one, and then we can come up with a cumulative list
for the next week
that nobody can diss. Right? Good. So we gotta put who in there? Jackie Opel.
Rihanna.
We put Rihanna already. This is the second part. There's people that ain't make that 10.
Okay, you gotta put
Sade Williams. Because we have Sade first then. Sade Williams. Who else you got, man?
Puffy.
We had Puffy in the first set, didn't we?
But you didn't hear it because never mind that logistics.
Right. I think we had Puffy in the first set.
But no, when you do the reel, you cut that out.
Because you can't give the people everything in the reel. You gotta let it come to.
But you want to drop the episode?
But I dropped the clip. The clip is on YouTube.
Okay, the full clip.
Yeah, the clip of that part of the thing.
You want to put Surf in there?
No.
Cool.
Was another DJ that actually was a DJ back in the day as a top man. I don't want to put Surf. I don't want to put Surf.
You got
who else we got?
My Indian oil, Peter Copping.
Peter Copping. I wouldn't say Peter Copping.
Masterpiece.
I would say John Doe though.
John Doe.
I would say John Doe. You can put John Doe.
Art.
You can put John Doe.
The whole world will agree with that.
And you gotta put Ray Plastic bag in this set now.
Alright, no problem.
Yeah, this.
I know. I had this. I just would be quiet.
Yeah, this Ray Plastic bag last time.
Red plastic bag is a hard name, though.
I tell you that
was a hard name. Red plastic bag.
Listen.
That is so specific, though.
Anybody, all right, red plastic bag is the hardest soccer name ever, right?
Yeah.
But in second is anybody that got mighty in the name. The mighty Gabby, the mighty
Spark, mighty Grainer.
That's just so hard. Oh, the mighty Gabby. We gotta put the mighty Gabby.
You gotta put Gabby in there.
The mighty.
But if you put Gabby in there, you gotta put Grainer.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Grainer?
Gabby's a cultural ambassador and all sorts. And Grainer
is still make a highway name after.
First of all.
A highway?
First of all.
The soccer highway?
You want alright, let me left Grainer for now. Don't put it yet. Cause I feel we come up on other people that we gonna put in there besides Grainer.
Who?
Just listen. So who else you got though? Who else you got? We got Jackie Opel, Sade Williams, John Doe. the DJ, Red Plastic Bag, and the Mighty Gabby.
We still got another 5?
Yeah. We did put one in the first set. We did put one in, I think we did put one.
Yeah, we did.
I think we did put one. I gotta try and remember what we put in
the
first time.
Another 5?
Yeah, another 5. Oh, wait. Or we can put in the people that we did put in the honorable mentions. So you got Zayn. We did put in.
Yeah, Zayn. Because when he mentioned Miss Williams and Zayn, them ain't got the longevity.
Yeah.
Suki King got longevity.
Them still got to build the body of work. Suki King is the man. Who else though, man? Who else?
You want to put Jalon Samuels in there?
Patrick Husbands. We done put Patrick Husbands in first.
We put Patrick. Somebody mentioned Patrick Husbands.
We got to put Patrick Husbands.
Boy.
What the France we really doing?
Yeah, man.
All right, Patrick Husbands. Who else, man? Who else is that?
Blaster Star was a Barbadian.
Sorry, it was a horse, boss.
Was it a Barbadian horse?
Blaster Star got a statue up at the
Blaster Star was the greatest horse ever.
So me put Blaster
Star was a Barbadian. He born? I don't think he get breed. He get breed overseas and come here. So he's a come here. Alright, don't put that.
Yeah, he's a
don't put that.
Who else, man? Who else is the top man?
Dog.
Or top lady.
Yeah, you got
top man or top lady in Barbados.
We didn't put Alison Hines in the last one.
We didn't put Alison. We put Alison.
Alison Hines ain't even bar here, but I will.
She's a Bajan, man.
I will put
Alison. Get ready to mine.
Yeah.
Hello, ding, fried chicken.
Dog, yeah. That was a moment. That was a moment in time. Sonny Walkman. Sonny Erickson days.
He was young and singing a lot of foolishness. Who else, man? We got 2 more people, 2 more slots for this part 2. Top 10 Barbadians of all time.
Who hard in raw tennis? I know about Venom.
Tennis. You got Venom. We named Mark Venom.
I don't know Venom, but
Mark. What his last name is?
I just know Venom. I just know Venom.
He's the greatest of all time. Easy raw tennis goat. If he's a raw tennis goat,
I will go give Venom. Venom out there.
We ain't gotta put Venom.
And
we ain't gotta put Venom.
We do sports. We do.
Somebody influential that.
Sergeant Seabird Johnson.
Mean with the traffic. Please do.
Traffic.
Seabird Johnson.
No, he's a policeman.
Sergeant Seabird Johnson.
Sergeant Seabird Johnson. Seabird as a name, right? You get things done. You can't name Seabird. Like there's so that Seabird says get things done and the Costa is commit crime. That's so that if you look through the Barbadian papers, right? If you got the name the Costa, you probably is do crime.
Yeah.
I noticed that. Like I cannot unsee it.
The Costa boy or the Corsi, one of them names.
What about Miss Reefer?
Who's Miss Reefer?
Miss Reefer daughter.
I mean Amanda Reefer?
Right.
Nah, she can't be top 10 Barbadians of all time.
Amanda Reefer.
She ain't got the body of work.
Buggy, no can't you?
But he's my man, but he ain't got the body of work. Like. I feel no, he ain't got the body of work. He got the body of work, but man, I still feel we left out people
that they here longer than
top 10 Barbados the game on long. Because I got some more people that we could put in there, man. Got no more national heroes. Any more national heroes we putting in there? We playing Airbar, Sir Grantley, Rihanna, Sir Garfield. 4 of them. What about Clement Payne? What about Sarah Angel? We playing Sarah Angel? I put in Sarah Angel in.
You begging.
That's my last.
You begging.
That's my last. So listen, the top 10 Barbadians of all time, part 2. Jackie Opal, I can't even see. Jackie Opal, Sade Williams, John Deasy, Red Plastic Bag, the Mighty Gabby, Zayn Maloney, Marvelous Maloney, Patrick Husbands, Alison Hines, Mark Venom White.
I know he has Venom.
No, it's Julian Michael Jackson White. He's Mark Venom.
I know he has Venom.
He hurt in my head.
I know he has Venom. I cannot tell you who's Venom government. Yeah.
I ain't telling them. Griffith, man. I should have known that. Mark Venom Griffith. And Sarah Angel.
That ain't bad. I don't feel they could complain about
I think there's a better top 10, you know. After we get rid of them other ones.
I feel last week one was better. But I feel like this one is a good 11 to 20.
Yeah, this is a good 11. This is a good supporting role.
Right.
But I feel we can make a conclusive top 10, including these people and some other recommendations that you guys will give us in the comments down below. Yeah? So you satisfied with this?
I cool with that.
Okay, cool. You satisfied with the podcast as well?
Love it.
With this episode?
It's going to be a little dark. I can't wait. We're going to look at that.
Satisfied with the contribution that you made?
Oh, yeah.
I ain't really satisfied though.
Why? Because
I see phone too much.
Sorry, man.
4 times.
You come?
And the 4th time, you went and pee.
Oh, he's going to do that.
You went and had a bathroom break.
He's going to do that. Evian.
Big up yourself for the free water. Thanks very much. Please send more. And Ras Dan. Big up yourself. Thanks for coming through.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe.
Like,
I tell the people, tell me this week where we would mess up in terms of me answering my phone and who we left out in the top 10 part 2 next week.
Big up on yourself. See you later.